Hi, everyone. Even though it's not even a hi, we're back. We're back, and we have our extra special guest. It's very rude to actually not tell me his name because he kept saying Mutabis or something outside, and I'm gonna laugh at that because now we're getting to the crux of this, and it's like I'm gonna say the wrong name.
Hey guys, my name is Tabiso.
Flip mess.
Yeah, this is KG, Doug.
So KG,
Hi.
how are you feeling?
Chisels.
It's very deep couch. Hey,
Like it's long. It's like a long bass. Like my posture's not up straight, but it's right. Like usually in
You
the car.
surfing, Doug.
Usually in the car, you got a preset. You got to lie down, but this is like natural, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for having me.
no, we're
Doug.
excited. We're so excited.
I'm also glad to be here. You know, thank you, dude. Thank you.
It's been a deep conversation. It's been a very long, deep conversation, but we're not really delving in deep here. We're actually talking surface level, but very good content stuff. Talking about Road 27 and the ideology behind it and where we're going with it. Yeah.
Okay.
You've been talking though.
Yeah,
feel like
I
we
was
should
about
let
to say
KG,
KG
like,
got
do
this
his
in
thing.
the bag.
Me?
Yeah. He's been on the couch.
I just pull up on this show and then be talking deep stuff, and then I just come with all these questions. It's like, whoa.
Dude.
I think firstly for me, it's been a great year. I mean, I know this guy from like grade 1 already.
Goodness, that's so long.
Yeah, like it's something that like nowadays, like when you hear it, it's just like, oh yeah, but you don't really like
Realize how deep that is.
realize how deep that is. And Road to 27 for me, it's almost like capturing the transformation, like the evolution of friendship, brotherhood, and it has so much to it. Like there's been so many experiences just really delving into 27. Because at first I think probably Judas shared a little bit about 27. But if not, that's fine. Because he threw me under the bus there.
Hit it, sir.
But like it went from a story of Judah's road to being 27, and just us then highlighting 27, like the like just being 27, being Malum. I feel for me it was a story where like Judah was taking us back to where this journey of 27 actually started, which was interesting for me because like him and I, like it's not like we've been together since grade 1, but it's been like episodes where whenever we meet, whenever we find each other, and like it's never like a pick up the phone like, hey dude. It's almost like I see him somewhere and it's like, hey, what's up? What you doing? And then like we just run with it, you know. So I think 27 for me it's almost been like the cherry on top, because it's like in experiencing that road to 27, we've just unpacked every single journey, every single milestone, checkpoint, where it went wrong, what can we do to serve you better. And it wasn't just about sharing it for the people. And I think that's one of the things that I shared as well on one of our documentaries, that Asnomani, which is what brings us together and ties everything in, is that it was for you, not for me. I'm just doing this because I need y'all to see this. But we took that and we actually applied it into our lives, and since then it's been just a journey of experiencing every single day of being 27. You know, so in terms of just simplifying it and finding every day is a new day, but in what we share, it's not something where we just saying, "Oh, we read something." It's like yesterday this happened, you know, and we did it together on this journey to 27. We even call ourselves Amakhalimun. But through 27, it's brought us closer. The brotherhood as well, the influence, the impacts that we've seen. It's all 27 is just the start of something
Greater,
great.
yeah.
You know,
Longevity in it.
yeah, it's almost like building a legacy. You know that at 27 you can still enjoy life, you can still have those highs, because you know in our 20s, yo, we run, hey.
Hey, and we run. You know what? We actually waste them almost. Actually, 20s are like a wine bottle or a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Where we just and we're consuming at a high rate, and then before you know it, you're like 28 or 29, and you're like, whoa, I'm very close to 30 now.
You know, and
we
I
need to
think,
start having that conversation. Time's ticking anyway.
you know,
I hear you.
and I think a lot of us, that's where we throw the towel. You know, that's where we give up and we say, yeah, I've ran so much. I don't think I can do it anymore. Now it's whatever. Now I'm just taking, you know. So 27 as well is that, look, you can still pick up the pieces and still move on. You know. So yeah, that's what I can share.
Yeah, I think on the technical side as well is okay. Not on the technical side, just the. So I've been storing it up. There's a point I want to do a gratitude kind of dedication.
Okay.
But just in seeing the impact the podcast has made, dude, it's in 5 continents. Continents we would never expect it to be. Okay. It's in Asia, Europe, North America. Where else? Oceania. Yeah, I think that's your New Zealand.
Okay, I see that side, yeah.
And somewhere else. There's one other one. But the fact that just seeing out of, like, you know, instead of us wanting everyone who knows us and has heard us speak to kind of fake that, like, they're hearing something new from us and sharing it, like, we're getting to see the true work of an algorithm on streaming platforms, and that when it was suggested, someone in Asia, it's either someone who's, we always think like maybe it's an exchange student, someone from South Africa that knows us, that bumped into it, you know. USA, I keep suspecting that it might be Wiseman.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if he is, but if it's not, it's also like someone in America just stumbled upon this.
But you never know, because I mean, let's be honest, with any podcast or any platform that is that national, you're always ready for any type of national or international recognition. No one said go listen to Ellen from America. Come on, let's be real. Yeah. Where did Ellen even pop out of? You never know something's value until it gets to that point where you actually like, hey, wait, listen, like people are getting, you know, the fact that they notice those pinpoints, those, I like to call them pins on a map. Those are real pins. You know what I'm saying? Don't downplay it by saying it's someone. No, it is someone who is watching it and enjoying it. You know, we have South Africans who enjoy Korean music, for example, and they love Korean pop. And then you see what I'm saying? I love BTS. But then those Korean people are sitting there going, who in South Africa is listening to us? And they've got so many fans and they've got so many things that are going on, but they actually, it's happening. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, let's recognize that. Let's delve into the energy and understand and know that this is what we are dealing with. And it's so exciting, actually, on the other hand. And I'm excited to see where Road to 27 goes. Because now you have your longevity of Road to 28. This is the next phase. This is what we're doing. I mean, even with my previous guests, I've had somebody say, I'm coming back, princess. We're going to couch surf again. We're doing this. Which means there's longevity. In anything that you create, you must be ready for any longevity, if that makes sense. So I'm very excited to see where you guys go. I'm very excited to see this become a real legacy, you know, passing it down to kids. I know we're ready for marriage. I think.
Yeah, no, we're ready. We're ready.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm getting
Are you
married.
in the gray area at the moment?
I'm getting married in December.
Oh, heck.
All y'all are
Is he being
invited.
serious? Is he being serious?
No, I'm not being serious.
Oh my
course,
goodness.
man.
So,
No, but like,
nothing like that, but I'm like, okay.
I'm giving you what you wanted.
I'll flip, man. Anyway.
no, but you know it's coming.
Yeah.
But now I know I ain't gonna react.
Road to wedding bells.
I'm like,
You know?
you know what it is? I still worry about the in-between stage. Like we want to get married. We in that phase where we're like, but at the same time, you hear a baby crying and you're like, do I really? Are you really ready for the sleepless night that come with all of
Listen.
the fact that you're laughing? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, Doug, I'm probably the most excited for it. Ask him, Doug. Like I get passionate about it.
Okay.
Like I'll be talking to my grandmas and grandpas all day. Like, yo, nigga, I'm trying to get to your level so bad, cause as if it's all this running around.
Yeah. It eats at the soul. You know what?
Once it's done eating at the soul, you get to watch the picture it lays out, right? And that picture's so dark because you're like, you know what? I've been chasing the same thing.
Yeah.
And just messing it up for myself to put a bit of taste in my mouth about relationships, about marriage. So much so that when you actually do start putting the building blocks of wanting to get married or marriage, you realize that it's not so much about developing yourself for a partner. You're developing and you're just getting excited that whoever's going to catch this heat is in for the time of their lives.
Yeah.
You know, which stems from how a lot of homies always go against me when I say this. That I'm trying to find, not even trying to find, the girl I'm going to be with forever is going to be someone who's like the equivalent to one of my homies. How I get along with one of my homies. I think they got...
You're trying to find a comfort space. You get what I'm saying?
Someone I know, yabo must pumala, gossip the heck out of Uzama comfortably, honestly, and just to my heart's content. And they're going to laugh with me. And when they correct me, but we carry on. There's none of like this typical politics.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, yeah. But even if the politics
And then Jay woke up.
Flip, man. But I mean, I think politics will exist either way.
Let's
But have the politics and have a good time at the same time.
Let's have a podcast episode
About the politics, okay.
But I mean, that's the thing though. Like, I mean, you guys are talking about like being a grandma and grandpa and be like, you know, I'm not trying to be that grandpa that be like, you know, like how we grew up and your grandparents are like, you know, when I was your age, I used to do this. Yeah. Nah, I'm trying to be there with you. You know, I'm trying to be playing, you know, just being there, fetching you at school in the gown and all that in that age, like still enjoying it. And I think that's going back to 27 as well, is that just enjoy it, you know. It's like even the road to 28, like even just capping it at 27, because then people be like, well, what's happening at 28? And then it's like, let's figure it all out together. You know what I mean?
I do have I do want to find out something very important from you guys.
Yeah.
Young podcasters, first of all. This is, you know, there's something called a fad, that something can disappear within a year. We get into it, we dive into it, and it's beautiful, but then it disappears within a second. So I'm very interested to hear that with that ideology in mind, are you never worried that the podcast industry itself is going to become a fad one day? And what advice do you have for new podcasters to keep the longevity that you now are creating?
I think just being authentic. I think if everything I was having this conversation earlier, it's like, what are you really chasing? You know, through the podcast, what is it that you're trying to like market? What is that value add that people need to see, you know? Because if it's not a podcast, then it could be on YouTube, whether we're doing something. But the fact that they're seeing you do that and they're seeing that you're keeping it real and you love doing what you do, I think that's what keeps people going. Not necessarily how we're doing it. You know, like if we're trying to figure out together, then we'll find whatever platform, whatever thing is popping then, and I think for the youngsters as well, they have it, I would say they have it easy because there's so many options already, like
the IG is the
I mean, look at
TikToks,
Amapiano, Gucci. Like it like last year, it was everywhere. Now you hear it doesn't have that hype anymore.
Yeah.
But it's like
people bring out their true colors when you start playing it. They're like, "Oh, you're into my piano." Before it would be like, "I'm ashamed to actually admit that I wasn't necessarily part of the culture."
Yeah.
It's got that whole thing. I do want to just dive into one personal question. You've known Jay for many years.
Yeah.
And you say since grade R. And I think I remember you a little bit visiting from time to time during our home stage. I hope this is okay. If it's not, we're going to cut it out. It
I
is
was
what
still
it is.
tabby, so then. By the way.
Man. What is your honest opinion about the transition between before he became a foster brother and post foster brother stage?
You see, I think with me and Judah is that we just run. Whatever it is that he's doing, like I'm with it. Yeah. Whatever I'm doing, he's always there for me. So it's never really just trying to fight because it's if we're doing it together, it just flows, and I always just remember him just talking, "Hey dog, my sisters," and I'm like, sisters, I just know Marvin,
yeah,
and it's
these are the people I know. Yeah. So who are these new characters?
Yeah, and like for me, I'm a shy guy. Yeah. Just throwing it out there. I know it might not look like it.
Weirdly enough, he is.
I know he is. That's why it took me so many years to learn. Unlike maybe, let's say, TJ or Mfundo, who are very like abrasive and very in front of it, and they will publicly be like, "Yeah, it's my sister, bro." Like, and even though we didn't know them and we were developing into knowing them as brother and sister, and they were Jay's friends and so forth, it took me till today to learn his name because you are that human. You're not like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's just me. So like I think for me, I never really paid too much attention to that. Now he's got sisters, he's got more brothers. For me, it was just like, oh, okay, cool,
what
bro.
Now? Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
And I think that's been the relationship. So anything that happens in his life, I just know that I'm there for him, and as much as I know that he's there for me. So. I don't know if I'm answering your question.
You are, yeah,
perfectly.
Definitely.
But yeah, I think for me the transition for me was that Judah's always been one of those guys where one day you see him with this person, and the next day you're like, when did we get you?
Yeah. It's just so much of it. Yeah, I get you.
So for me, like that's why
you say something, I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Listen.
Yeah.
Even if you were to say something, I'm a changed man. That's all right. That's all right.
Nobody is a changed man. I don't know how serious I can get because, but he is a changed man.
I live by the fact that I really enjoyed that. And I hope you guys can come back and we can have some deeper conversations. But for now, I'm really grateful that you came to this couch, both of you. I'm really happy that you have had Road to 27 for over a year now. I know you were celebrating a year just about a month ago or something like that, or so.
February,
yeah. So it was like 2 months back.
Yeah.
And it's been a beautiful journey.
You
to
see what
watch.
Valentine's heartbreak does? Start a podcast.
Oh, now we know. Now we're getting to the crux
That's
of
one of the
things.
rumors. We're just gonna let spread.
nobody broke my heart.
Now we know. Anyway, so hey, you guys are gonna keep me on this couch forever. But listen, thank you so much. I really truly appreciate it.
I love you.
I do want to give Road something very cute, very small, and It's just a cute little like thank you. I don't know. You guys might have to like tear into half. But anyway,
Nah, I have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You got it on Mondays and Wednesdays.
now it's got like privileges. So yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I hope we can grow. We can grow into the podcast stage. I'm loving how other people are doing live shows and so forth, and grow the media aspect too. Because this has been a journey. This has been something I've watched since you were young, and I hope to keep watching with you and everyone else. So I really am hoping for the best for all of us, and I'm so excited. I live by that.
Being your eldest brother, I'm so proud of you, Doug. I'm so proud of you. Everything today has just been an achievement and a half, and it's like you inspired me today.
Really, thank you.
Road to 27 ain't ready. So thank you so much for blessing us, dude, and may God bless this. May he prosper it, Doug, in every way possible, and I can't wait for people to experience the love you have to give. I just had to say something emotional because I'm the bro.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you guys both.
2024.
Thank you guys for having me as well. And I look forward to the collaboration and just the progress. I think you might see the small beginning, but there's something big waiting for all of us in this room. Even you watching, just if you're inspired by this as well. I think if you just start, you'll definitely get to the very end, and I wish the very best for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for featuring me.
Doug, all love.
I'm
All
happy.
love.
I'm so happy you came. No, serious, because you've been my brother for years without being my brother for years. But
Yeah.
you've been,
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for the love and support you're providing for my brother too, because we never realize how much we need people until we get there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is beautiful to see.
Until somebody
So, yeah.
breaks your heart.
Anyway, we're out. Bye.